Do you want to manage your time better? Do you want to be more productive? Then you must have definitely come across the Pareto Principle. It is also called as the 80-20 rule. And if you haven't heard about it, then this is the right video for you. The Pareto Principle defines as 20% of input is going to give us 80% of output or results. Let's find out more about it. This principle is named after Vilfredo Pareto, an Italian economist. He first observed and noticed this law in his own garden. What he noticed was 20% of the pea pods produced 80% of the peas. He immediately connected to this fact that in Italy, 20% of the people owned 80% of the land in Italy. We can also see this fact everywhere all around us. For example, we wear 20% of our clothes 80% of the time. In any given book, 20% of the pages contain 80% of the information. In terms of business, just 20% of your clients will give you 80% of your revenue. In case of our YouTube channel also, we observe 20% of our videos are generating 80% of the views as well as the subscribers. The Pareto Principle shows up again and again and again in various situations in various places. Sadly, the inverse is also true. 80% of the input is only generating 20% of output. An important word of caution. This is not a universal law and this can change in many cases. Sometimes it is 70-30, 90-10, and in some rare cases it could be 99 to 1%. The point is, the majority of the results come from minority of the causes. Inversely, the minority of the results comes from majority of the causes also. Now that we've established Pareto Principle holds majority of the time, holds good 80% of the time, so now let's find out how we can use this to benefit us. Time is the most valuable and the most important resource that we have. We all have the same amount of time every single day, but majority of us are finding it hard to use this time wisely and productively. There's a huge difference between being busy and being productive. Most of us think that working for long hours will give us more results. It's obviously not about the amount of hours we put in, it's about how much of quality time we put into that work. If you haven't applied the Pareto Principle in your life, most probably you are always busy. And if you use Pareto Principle in your life, you will achieve more by doing less. Let's look at this example. We said 20% of the book will give you 80% of the information. It also means the 80% of the book will only give us 20% of the value. Let's assume it takes 10 hours to read 100% of a book. But now by applying Pareto Principle, we know that we can get 80% of the information in just 2 hours. Yes, you can go much more deeper and continue to learn the extra 20%, but however, it will take you 8 long hours to do so. Now it is up to you to decide whether that 20% is really worth it of spending 8 hours to get it. In school, Pareto Principle works like magic. No exam contains 100% of the information. Never. Otherwise, the exam paper would be a 50-page one. You can definitely get very good grades by just identifying what is the 20% you need to score to get that 80%. You can get fantastic grades just by identifying the 20% content or those topics which will help you get this 80% of those marks. Studying these topics for just 2 hours guarantees you to get very good grades. Obviously, this is not a replacement to be a top student in the class, but if you are looking to get good grades, this Pareto Principle should just do. To be top of the class, obviously, you need to read every single bit. Let's do a quick Pareto analysis on our friendships. You will notice that 20% of your friends are going to give you 80% of your joy for the amount of interactions you have. This obviously does not mean that you need to cut away with those friends, but obviously you need not have to spend a large amount of time with the balance 80% of your friends. You will agree with me when I say that it is always better to have a handful of very close friends rather than a large group of friends. This is the only reason why you need to spend 80% of your time with 20% of very close friends, which give you maximum amount of joy and satisfaction. This almost summarizes the Pareto Principle, or aka the 80-20 rule. This can be applied to any part of your life, whether it is business, relationship, or your time. Let's start with the superb activity. Identify those 20% of the things that you need to do, which will give you 80% of the results, and focus on them. Get set, go. So quickly grab a pen and paper and start writing them down. Also make note of the other 80% of things which are bringing you only 20% of the results, so you can get rid of this 80% things and focus more and more on things which will help you become more happy and more successful. This helps you think more efficiently and focus on only things which will give you the maximum results. In this superb activity, list down what are the 20% things which are giving you 80% of the output. Also, on the other side, write down what are the 80% of things which are giving you only 20%, so you can make smart choices. Please list them down in the comment section below. One more quick example before we end the video. I realized that I use only 20% of my shoes 80% of the time. Strange, isn't it? Tell us in which areas of your life you're planning to use this Pareto principle. All the best. Let's do 80-20. 20% keyword, 80% non-keywords. This is what we use as one of the study techniques at our Secrets of Success as well as the Secrets of Champion Mind. A very simple, easy technique, and I've used this for the last 5 years. I've seen champions, the participants and the leaders who come in for our program, they get huge results and they say, Coach, now we are studying smart. Yes, let's repeat this together. Smart work plus hard work equals to success. That's what Pareto Principle is all about, doing the smart work.
Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Sachin and I am a life coach. I use games, activities and exercises to teach young champions valuable life skills and study skills which help them become number one in studies and number one in life. Continue to watch our videos, share them, subscribe to our channel, and please do comment. It'll help us, it'll inspire us to make more good content like this. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Also do visit our website. Thank you so much.